have a very special guest with me today on Primetime Local News. Assad Saeed is joining me today. Assad, thank you so much for speaking with me.
I'm happy to be here. Yeah.
Well, I want to talk today about an endowment that has been set up for your brother who passed away, unfortunately, in 2020. We're very, very sorry to hear of his passing. And I know that you guys have wanted to carry on his legacy. And his name was Dr. Wajid Saeed. So let's start, first of all, by discussing a little bit about him and tell me about what he was like as a person and as a physician.
Well, I mean, he was my younger brother, a few years younger than me. He was extremely nice, very kind person, and very, very smart. He had a wife and he has two kids, whom I to see as often as I can. He was in the Department of Neurology as well as in oncology at the University of Alberta in Edmonton. He treated patients and worked on research in clinical processes and improving state of care for brain tumor patients. He had a lot of creative energy, and he worked as long as he could until he was too sick to do so. He was very generous. He made friends very easily. He was just a great guy.
Well, unfortunately, he passed away while working at the Cross Cancer Institute. And you guys have decided now to have an endowment, and this has been set up for a little while to honor him and the research that he did, in essence, helping people with these issues and with cancer. So tell me about the endowment. Why did you guys decide you wanted to have this set up?
We got together with his former colleagues, and we decided that one of the things that he was really passionate about was patient care and research into brain tumors itself. And like every uh, uh, specialty, especially for cancers that are not so common as breast and colon cancer or prostate cancer. There's always a need for doctors and researchers to have more training and experience dealing with these kinds of cases. While I say not as common, it's still more common than you think. Some fairly famous people in the past few years have had this problem and passed away from it. And many people know people like that, but of course we know people with other illnesses too. But this was the kind of illness he was treating, and that he himself died from that illness. We felt that it was really important to improve care in Canada.
Now, you have family in Lloydminster. Obviously, he
Mhm.
had family here as well, and a lot of people in this area unfortunately have to make use of the Cross Cancer Institute because they have to be treated, and it's a fabulous place to go. So, if anybody wants to, for as far as treatment goes, so if anybody wants to donate to this endowment, how do they go about doing that?
You can go to the Cross Cancer Institute's donation website through the University of Alberta, or there's a website that I created to honor him that has a link that will also take you to the Cancer Institute's and the University of Alberta Faculty of Medicine's website. And then on that website, you choose it gives a list of funds that you can contribute to. You choose other, and you put his name, his first name in there, and it will bring up that link, and then just an amount, and then click donate and ask for your payment details. You can also donate on paper by check. They also have a form that way too.
Well, thank you so much for speaking with me today, and we'll have all that information on the screen so that our viewers can see it and they can make a donation, or just to even to learn about Dr. Wajid Saeed if they would like to learn a little bit about his life on the website. As you mentioned, it's all there. It's his life story and some photos and information on one of the recipients as well. So we want to thank you for speaking with us today, and thank you for setting up this endowment to remember him. And I know it's going to help a lot of people, just like he helped a lot of people during his career. So thank you once again for speaking with me. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for the opportunity.